Hi. I bet you thought I was going to come out that box, huh? That's what we call in the industry a classic misdirection, where I draw your eye to one place and then come out another. You know, the funny thing about boxes is... Oh my God! What the hell is that? Sorry about that. Ever since I started making this scholarship video, I've been haunted by all my bad ideas of thinking inside the box. Quite literally. And you know, I don't really know what to do about it. I'm pretty stressed out if I'm being honest. But you know what? I think I have some good ideas about how I can make this video. You know, what if I got a box full of all the things that are my hobby, and then I could start pulling those things out that tell you about me, and I talk about them. On second thought, maybe we ought to try something a little different. Perhaps instead, something a little more high-minded. Maybe talking about the nuances of the human experience of being put and categorized into a box by other people. You know, now that I think about it, 5 minutes might not be enough to talk about that. Gosh, what am I gonna do? Okay, it's too much pressure. I don't know how to think outside the box like I need to. You know what? Hold on. I can't. Do you see what you're doing to me, Stark? Do you see what you're doing? All I ever wanted was to give you what you wanted. All I wanted was to make a concise, creative, funny, and hopefully simultaneously not too narcissistic 5-minute video talking about myself. Wait a minute. What if I've been thinking about this all wrong? Why even bother thinking outside the box when you can just destroy it altogether?
Duncan wasted no time plying his talents and trades to work. He consulted the greatest minds and thinkers throughout history. And with this newfound knowledge, Duncan crafted for himself a most devious scheme. But when it came to connect the dots, Duncan was no closer to his goal, and still inside the box. Defeated but not deterred, Duncan returned to his roots as an artist. Truly in the humanities, he would find the solution to his problem. But something was amiss. But even with all his talent and skill, the only muse that was left for Duncan was that of the box. Painting is overrated. The street's where it's at. And on the streets, B-Boy Duncan rules. He busted out his finest top rocks, his best groundwork, and of course, the best showstoppers of all. Seemingly triumphant, the street will have its way, and only the box will remain. Duncan was officially over this. Duncan trained the most disciplined regiment night and day. He would conquer the box through sheer force of will. In the end, he was ready for combat. The day of the fight was amongst us, a fight for our soul, man and box.
Alright, hold up, stop, guys, stop.
Yeah? Look, you know, making movies is fun and all, but can we pause on the elaborate, and hopefully cleverly disguised, hobby showcase for a second? I think we're starting to lose the thread. Yeah, all this fourth wall breaking is getting really weird. Really weird. You know, I also think it's probably overclocking the computer too. Have you taken a look at that thing? What do you mean? Well, that sure happened. You know, guys, I've tried my best for 5 minutes, but at the end of the day, I don't really think I can categorize myself into any one box. I don't think you can do that to anybody. And if you made it this far, all I can say is just thank you for watching and letting me show you what's inside the box of my life. Now, there's many ways that you can describe me and even maybe categorize me, but ultimately at the end of the day, I'm just Duncan.